Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Read it again.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
And you're going to find that it's hard for our people to agree on one accord. Because we all have different opinions, but we all think our opinion is the right one. If I got a different opinion and you got a different opinion, why don't we try to compromise? You lay your opinion down, I lay my opinion down, and let's try to get to an agreement. What's wrong with that? Let's put down our differences and try to build. What's wrong with that? Give me Isaiah 49 and 5. We need to come together, man. And then from that point on, then we can start changing. Let's check ourselves. Stop worrying about others. Let's correct ourselves. And then help each other out. That's what Christ taught. Yeah, read that.
Isaiah chapter 49 verse 5. And now said the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him.
And that's our job as a Most High servant. To bring his people back to him. His people are the only people who don't have a heritage. We thinking we're African. Ain't even been to Africa. And we're hold dearly to a label that makes no sense. African and American. You're two nations but one person. Ain't never been to Africa. But you hold on to the label that your slave master gave you. It's time to come out that mentality. And I gotta keep repeating that. Y'all too complacent. Y'all too stuck, man. Wake up. Your Lord is calling y'all back and y'all too distracted to hear him calling y'all. Y'all stuck in y'all phones, man. Stuck in your gadgets. Y'all too materialistic. Nowadays you'll sit on the toilet with your phone in your hand, man. You're too distracted. Your Lord is calling you back. But y'all not hearing him. Read. Okay, let's come a little closer. We're going to the camera. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 49 verse 5. And now said the Lord that formed me from the womb by his to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered.
Read it again.
Though Israel be not gathered.
Israel is not gathered. We not gathered. We the most separated people.
God bless Hitler. God bless Hitler. God bless Hitler.
The Bible said we not gathered, man. That's why he's calling us back, man. The Lord is calling you back.
Verse 6.
Read.
Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldn't be my servant.
It's a light thing that I should be the Most High servant. Me and my brother. It is worth it, man. Read.
To raise up the tribe of Jacob.
To raise up who?
To raise up the tribes of Jacob.
That's our job. Now, if your pastor or so-called minister was doing his job, your church will tell you who you are according to the Bible. Now, we would be bad teachers if you came to learn under us, but not first find out who you are. How can you go to somebody to learn about something else and you're not being told who you are first? And I can use school for a perfect example. You would sit down in school and learn his story. What about my story, man? What about my background, my heritage? You sit down, you'll sit down and accept his story. Your God is calling you back, man. Matter of fact, let's get God's name real quick. That's another deception that Satan has used, man. Gave us his name. You think you're calling on the Creator when you're calling on Jehovah. And you don't even know the Most High gave his name in the Bible, man. He gave you his name. But just like Israel and always Israel, we'll call on another God. Jesus, Jehovah, Yahweh, Yahweh. All these different aliases for Satan, man. All of it. Christ's name in the Hebrew is Yeshua. It's not Jesus. Jesus is a Greek name. The letter J is the newest letter in the alphabet. Wake up. Let's get God's name.
Exodus chapter 3 verse 13. And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come upon the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say unto me, What is his name?
So this is a conversation between God and Moses. Moses asked the Most High, what is your name? Because he knew when our people were serving in Egypt, we were dealing with all different types of gods, man. Baali, Jehovah. We were dealing with different gods. So Moses asked him, what is your name? What should I tell my people when I go unto them? Let's see what God said.
What should I say unto them? And God said unto Moses.
Who said it?
And God said unto Moses.
What did God say to Moses?
I am that I am.
He said Jehovah.
I am that I am.
He said Yahweh.
I am that I am.
He said I am that I am. That is God's name. I am that I am. The only name given to Moses. In the Hebrew, it's Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. I am that I am. That's God's name. So stop calling on Jehovah. That's not his name. And I'm going to further prove that. With me, I got a book called Illuminati 2, Deceit and Seduction. So I'm going to show you what God the Illuminati call on. This is why I can what's the word I'm looking for? Confidently say that your church has been infiltrated by Satan. You've all been through. Read me from the first paragraph.
The secret of the ancient Egyptians and their modern disciples, the Freemasons, is the art of demonology.
So the Freemasons deal with ancient Egyptology. Read again? Sorry.
The secret of the ancient Egyptians and their modern disciples, the Freemasons, is the art of demonology for gaining power.
It is the art of demonology for gaining power.
Mainly through the devil, Jehovah.
Mainly through the devil who?
Mainly through the devil, Jehovah.
Mainly through the devil, Jehovah. So the Illuminati is telling you who they God is, man. And guess who gave you the name? Guess who put Jehovah in your Bible? The Jewish Masoretes in the 6th century. They tell you that God's name is too holy to be called by men. So they bring forth their art of ineffability, and they give you a different name and hide his name. Telling you that the devil's name is Jehovah. Jah in the Hebrew means any God. They don't know what God it is. For example, Jah Rastafari, the God of the Rastafarians. The word Hova means calamity, mischief, iniquity, according to the Hebrew. So you're calling on Jehovah, the God of calamity, the God of ruin, the God of mischief. The devil. And what surprised me the most is that this guy knows the real name of God. And this was just published in 2010. When my church been promoting the name of God since 2002. Let's see if this guy know what God's name is. Read that for me, that paragraph.
The wise Solomon asks, what is God's name? And what is his son's name? If thou canst tell. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. God's name is Ahia.
God's name is what?
God's name is Ahia.
Now how does the Illuminati know that? That's my question.
And I see that they switching.
They give you Jehovah. But it's obvious that in order for you to hide the truth, you must know it. In order for you to bring the lie, you must know the truth. And who brought forth this lie? The people who are over your theologian seminary colleges. The people who fund it. The same people who fund the banks. The Jewish people. Do I hate them? No, I don't. But the problem is truth becomes hatred in a wicked society. Once you bring forth truth, you're a conspiracy theorist. That's the label that they got for truth now. That's the problem. I'm gonna quote something from a brother named Harry Rosenthal. Is it Henry? Henry Rosenthal, excuse me. Who made a quote in one of his interviews in 1976. He was Jewish. Yeah, read that for me.
Rosenthal said in this part, most Jews do not like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer.
Most Jews do not like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer. That's the Jewish people. So most of them know that they're dealing with Satan. Give me Revelation 2 and 9. Read that for me.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Christ said he knows our works, our tribulation and our poverty. He understands how much we working so hard and still can't excel. We rich in spirit. We pack the churches. We have a zeal for the Most High. Read.